Happiness at work. When we're thinking about happiness at work, one of the first ideas that comes to our mind is, do I like my profession? Do I like the tasks that I receive? Do the tasks that I work on belong to the professional path I have envisioned for my future? I am learning something. I am challenged with the activities. If you feel that you are able to utilize your current knowledge and skills and it's challenging enough if you are learning, eventually a level of fulfillment will be your experience at work. But there are also many other questions that we need to ask. For example, how many hours I work for this company or for this business? Are those hours of work well balanced? Do I have enough time to rest? How I do care for my own health along the development of the tasks that I have to care for? Which is the positive impact that the workflow has into my performance, into my health, into my feeling of being awake and vital and creative? It is not only how we manage and plan our time, but also the experience I have with colleagues. Do we communicate properly? Do we listen to each other? Do we co-create the work we need to focus on? And here it is important for you to understand that your company may be or maybe not advance into creating an atmosphere for work that empowers you and gives you enough energy and space to use your creativity and your skills. It is extremely important for you to have a positive judgment of the working environment you are. What do you do inside of this company? How do you feel when you work for this company? If you complete your working day and you go back home to your family, to your girlfriend or boyfriend, to your friends, and you are extremely tired, you are not receptive anymore, you need longer time for regeneration, therefore the weekends are not for you social but an opportunity to shift off completely outside of the job, but not necessarily to build up meaningful relationships or create experiences for yourself that are fulfilling, that help you to grow as a person. If you are working in a company that cares for your well-being, that cares for your happiness at work, this company will also care for you to go back to your home filled with positive energy, with creativity that you can give to your family, to the people you love, that you can utilize in your private projects dedicated to your own profession, to your own life. At this point in time, with the challenges that we face in the world today, the uncertainty, ambiguity, the rapid change, the complexity we have to face, it is necessary that we administrate our human resources, our knowledge, potential, skills, creativity, in such a way that we increase our capacity, that we increase our potential, that we improve our performance, that we become able to deliver more in a shorter period of time. And it is not only about time management or how you manage your emotions within challenging circumstances. It is also about how you plan your life, how you combine the activities in your day, you schedule them in such a process that is more efficient and empowering for you. For example, if you have activities that you know are very draining, that are still part of the work, that maybe are not that fun for you, when do you place those activities? Do you procrastinate and leave them for the end of the day when you have no energy? Do you leave them for the end of the month when you are completely not in the mood to work with them? Or do you take them step by step, little by little along your day, or you work on them first when you have the highest energy as possible and the greatest motivation as possible. As humans, we have learned to engage into activities that give us pleasure. We are leisure oriented, comfort oriented. So we normally choose activities that for us are comfortable to do, that are enjoyable. While that makes a lot of sense for you, there's still so much work to do that eventually for you is not so enjoyable. Along the last centuries, we have developed a culture of status. That means that the person that have a higher rank, that have a higher status, should not do the uncomfortable work by the people that have lower rank and lower status. And that is not correct. From top to down, everybody should be able to do the work that needs to be done. That means that there are comfortable things to do and uncomfortable things to do. The question is, if the company is caring enough for you to create a space in which you can explore your creativity, refill yourself, be empowered, energized, vital, and happy with the workflow. If the percent of activities that you have to engage in are totally not comfortable, that are draining your energy, that are making you completely unhappy, that there is no other option, and you cannot share that effort with your collective team, if that is the only thing you do the whole time, then I understand that you will feel not happy. But if it is balanced with activities that are enjoyable, that are important for your future, then you will feel happy. Happiness at work is a combination of many things, but the first question is, are you happy with yourself? If you are not aware of your own potential, if you have not unleashed your potential, if you don't know your skills, your purpose, if you have no mission in life, if you have not utilized any knowledge to lead yourself to the next stage of development, to the next stage of your life, then it is very difficult, will be very difficult for you to measure, to decide what you want from life, what you want from this company, what you want from your time, what kind of experience, which is the quality of experience you want from your working day. Beside the outcome of generating some money for yourself, you need to ask yourself, what is the experience you want to have? Which is the outcome, and the outcome is not only material in terms of money or growth, economic growth, but it's also about your emotions, your mindset, how your body feels, how your mind understands and feels open and relaxed and enjoying the activities you do. If every activity you do today just for making money is harming your emotions and your feelings, is destroying your body, is damaging your mental health, then certainly the investment you are doing today in time to get that money will come back to you as a bill when you have to pay for health services. So it's not that you are earning money, it's that you are making money that you will give back to health services, and you will lose your job because you get a burnout, or you get a physical problem, or because you get a mental problem. Or maybe you enter depression, maybe you block yourself, maybe you get into a traumatic experience at work that completely blocks your creativity and your capacity to achieve results. When you talk about happiness in your life and you talk about happiness at work, you need to really observe the components, the factors at work that enable for you happiness. And be clear about what you need for your life. It is important for you not to mix happiness at home in your private life with happiness at work. It is not true that because you have challenges at home, then certainly that's why you feel unhappy at work. That is a very unfair inference. Most of the time, you come home tired, stressed, burnout, overloaded from the work that is not fulfilling, And your family obviously complain because your family wants you to be happy, wants you to be vital, because they want to experience with you a quality of time. They want to love you, to share with you moments in which you are present, vital, creative, and you can share with them your gifts, your qualities, your character, your knowledge, your hacks, your energy. But if you arrive home tired, unable to open, to listen, to communicate, certainly your children, your wife, your husband, your love partner, your friends will not be happy with you because you are irritated, because you are not open, because you don't listen, because you have no time, because you need to sleep, because there is nothing that they can do with you. So they will look at you and say, we want your attention, we want your energy, and you get unhappy because you cannot give it because you are depleted. And this is the moment in which at home the things stop working because you didn't set the right limits in your work at company. So when you talk with human resources and you ask for more time for yourself, saying that you need time for your family, and they ask you, do you have problems at home? You say, no. You have to be clear and understand, no, I don't have problems at home. I have problems at the job. It's too much for me. That's why I cannot give to my family, the people I love, enough presence and energy at time that they deserve, because I'm here to work in the company because I want to provide to my family. If you cannot be clear in this way, if your employers cannot understand what you mean, then you must make a choice. You need to work in a company that really acknowledges your value, not only because of your degrees or the production of value that you deliver or the generation of revenues that you enable, but also because you're a human being that deserves a quality of life, deserve the realization of his dreams, the unleash of own potential. You deserve the opportunity to explore in what you're capable to do and to deliver, and also you deserve the time necessary to spend with the people you love that you are working so hard to provide for them. Because those minutes of time that you spend with them without having the energy to really connect with them are taken from you. The company don't pay you that back, and you never recover them. So you need to learn about loving yourself, and that's where you start, by loving yourself. A choice of a working environment is not only a choice for your professional future. It's not only a choice related to how much money you want to earn. It's a choice related to your health. Your physical health, your emotional health, your mental health, your social health. It will impact positively or negatively your life. And it may not be the job or the role definition, the task that you receive, but eventually it's a toxic environment with people that are not nurturing, not empowering, not helping you. So what do you need to do? Is to first stand in your ground before you quit. Stand in your ground, explore in the pain, in the edge of your need, what is really valuable for you. Carry a diary when you explain to yourself what you need, what you feel, what you're missing, a structured information that you understand yourself, which are your priorities, what is important for you, and then make a choice. What you want to do. You want to quit, you want to shift from office, you want to change a team. And prepare yourself. If there are better options, then try to find better options. I know it is not easy to decide to quit your job, to look for something else because you're feeling unhappy. And I know it is not easy in this time to find a job that provides for yourself and your family. But you need, in this case, to make an effort that is only worth for yourself and your family, the people you love. If you're happy with your life as a person, if you're happy with the things you do, then you're bringing that energy, that happiness, that harmony, balance, realization as an example to your family, to your children, to your beloved ones. And there is no price for that. If you want to empower them, if you want to protect them, you want to care for them, that is what you need to do. Not only to make money and to kill yourself in the process, to damage your life in the process. We have today an increased number of burnouts. From children at school, teenagers, to students at university, to interns that are overdoing, that never manage to arrive to the real workflow of a company because they burn out before they started. And why is that? Where we have learned that mindset of overdoing, when we did lose the connection with this, our body, with our emotions, with ourselves, we need to be connected to who we are, but also how we feel at the moment, to recognize which are our limits and respect those limits. Because if we don't respect the limits, then we can only damage ourselves trying to do more than what we are able to do. We must learn to thrive within those limitations. We must learn to evolve within those limitations. And to get stronger, to transform weaknesses in opportunities, to transform challenges in opportunities to grow, to create, to innovate. To find a limit is a blessing, not a problem. Because when you find a limit, when you find the edge, then you find also the opportunity for creativity, for innovation, for development, for growth, for learning. A limit is a wonderful thing if you find it, because then you have a structure, then you know what you need to focus on if you want to go to the next level. But if in your life you find no limits, if you never understood which is the limit of your capacity, if you never learn how to measure your capacity, your performance, then you will never know how much you can give and where you can go with the knowledge, the skills that you have acquired. And at the end of the day, happiness is the result of how you apply the knowledge that you have acquired, how you utilize the knowledge you have acquired, how you think, feel, create, act with the knowledge you have acquired. If you have acquired this knowledge, and therefore through that knowledge you have also developed the necessary skills, emotional skills, technical skills, mental skills, thinking skills, body skills, if you have developed yourself holistically, then your chances to be successful in your life, achieving your goals, unleashing your potential, because that's the thing you need to do in order to achieve your goals, to live your dreams, then will be higher chances that you will get there. The question about happiness at work is the question also about happiness in your life. How do you achieve happiness in your life? I have prepared an e-learning program that will help you solve that challenge, answer that question. In this e-learning program, you will learn a very simple method that will help you find happiness in every day of your life, find balance in every day of your life. And there are many tools, tactics, strategies that we can give to you along this continuous learning program for you to achieve happiness, to develop your capacity to be happiness. If you are in happiness, in the state of happiness, if you have the capacity to be in the state of happiness, that means that you have learned how to manage your resources, your daily activities, your decisions in daily life, in every cycle of your life, in every stage of your life. And this is what this study circle dedicated to happiness is for. You will learn there everything you need to do in order to first balance yourself, measure your capacity, enhance yourself, your performance, to learn how to manage your time better, to learn how to create that space of happiness that creates the balance in your life daily. We will share with you a smart application that will help you measure, enhance, and optimize, also predict your performance. Spot your barriers and limits, your strengths and your weaknesses. You will be able to learn with us how to use tools for self-assessment and how to, in 3 minutes, create the space of happiness you need daily. Because that state of happiness is the one that nurtures you the most. And that could be a state of happiness, an activity that is fully related to your own happiness, which is individual. You only yourself know what makes you happy. And these activities, you will find them in your work, in your family, and in your private life. We will show you how. And I'm telling you, you need no more than 9 minutes daily to engage into this happiness experience. You need no more than 3 minutes daily to find out what you need along the day in every situation. So, act now. Visit our homepage. Visit the link that you find below this video or audio presentation and subscribe yourself to the Matrix Q Happiness Study Circle. Because there you will learn what you probably have not been learning your whole life. You will learn how to be happy. How to be happy at work, how to be happy in your own profession, how to be happy with your family, how to be happy with yourself. And it is a lot more simple than what you imagine. It will ask from you a little effort step by step, something that you can do daily, in a way in which you always have the time, because we always have the time to love ourselves. I'm waiting for you there at the Matrix Q Happiness Study Circle, and I'm grateful for your decision. It is now time for you to care for yourself and learn what happiness is for you and how to achieve it, how to develop your capacity to be happy.